Well, I am Tommy, and I'm the vocalist in No Exceptions.
My name's Sam. I play lead guitar and I do backup vocals.
My name is Drew. I play bass and backup vocals.
I'm Jet, and I play the drums.
Got a new EP coming out, Kind Regards, coming out July 2nd.
4 songs, very excited about. Yeah, I mean, it's a ripper. Better than anything I would have ever thought I'd be able to create personally.
I'm really excited on this one. This is definitely my favorite piece of music that I've ever been a part of recording and writing, and we've been working on these songs for a really long time, so I'm really excited for these to finally come out to the world.
This one's definitely got some bangers on it. It's got something for everybody. We got some soft songs, we got some harder songs, just everything in between. A lot of emotions packed into this one.
Decay is probably my favorite song to play live. That one just is like so much energy, and to me there's no song we've written like it. I can see like action scenes in my head to that.
I freaking love that song. It's definitely one of the faster, heavier ones we have. I would say it's the closest we've gotten as a band up to this point to like straight up metalcore almost, which I absolutely love.
Decay's a super fun one. It's super fast, almost like thrash metal. We definitely had a lot of fun playing this one. It's definitely a favorite amongst the band.
Decay is a good one. It was definitely inspired by a time in my life when I had lost my job, I had got dumped, and then a bunch of other things were just going on in my life, and I was just kind of sick of it, and it's kind of coming to that realization that like if you just stand there and wait for good things to happen, they'll never come, so you gotta just get up and go. So you gotta change your life if you want it to change. So
Pleasure's a hard-hitting one. It's got like a lot of melody mixed in with a lot of heavy.
Probably one of the personal favorites of mine off the EP. That one I had one of my first moments of actually like writing a section of the song. Like I kind of came up with the breakdown at the end at band practice one day, and it got incorporated into what it is now at the end of the song, and I'm personally proud of that one for that riff.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. I got to debut my new blast spell on that one, which I'm really stoked on. Yeah, no, it's just a fun, great song with I think one of our best choruses.
Pleasure, good tune. Wrote it very early on. Well, lyrically, kind of tweaked it. It's actually about a time when I was pretty sick in the hospital. I was like 17 or something. And I was there for like a month, and it was just like, I don't know, it was like the comeback song, I guess. It was at a point where like I was, told by doctors and shit that like, you might not make it out of here, and I kind of just switched my mindset and I said, this ain't going down this way, so the pleasure was all mine to get out of there alive, and that's kind of what that song revolves around.
Rest of Our Lives is basically just our song of the summer. It's very pop punk, it's very it sounds like it's straight out of the early 2000s. It's so wildly different from everything else on this EP that I think it sets it apart, and it stands out that much more because of it.
I mean, Rest of Our Lives is just such a fun song. Every band's got their song of the summer, but like that's our song of the summer.
This is a good one. This is a good party tune. This one's just about living life to the fullest, that good old cliche YOLO, but in a way cooler way. It's just about hanging out with your friends and just enjoying your, the life one day at a time, because that's all you can ever do.
This is a personal favorite one of mine. I actually came up with a lot of the melodies of this song. Definitely a fun tune. If you like pop punk, then this one's definitely for you.
Kind Regards, definitely it's a deep meaning to the song. It was actually about losing my brother, who tragically kind of passed away. Kind Regards is kind of about the journey of me kind of letting go of the pain and the guilt that I kind of felt. To anyone who's kind of gone through similar things, definitely check this song out. It might kind of help you out in any way, shape, or form, so hopefully it does.
He used to be the drummer for the band, and this song very much is about how to move on with those feelings and keep living your life. Not just for them, but yourself as well.
I don't know what you would actually call a ballad, but it's our modern version of a ballad, and Tommy just kind of lays his heart out on that song, and it's beautiful. I love it.
Kind Regards is definitely an emotional one. That's the first song in the band that I wrote on guitar for the most part, at least. Yeah, Tommy liked the song that I showed him, and then he was like, dude, I've already got some ideas. So I was like, all right. And so I sent him the instrumental, and then like a week later he had like all the lyrics and like everything done.
There's definitely a couple struggles in the studio, I would say, guitar part wise, because I did collaborate with my other group members to write other parts in the songs, especially in Kind Regards. It's mostly written by Jet on the guitar. But yeah, there's a lead in Pleasure that I was definitely having a bit of a struggle with, but I think I'm getting it down now.
For me, honestly, I wouldn't even say it was like a specific song. It was the fact that I recorded this whole EP on a 5-string bass I had never played before. I had never played 5-string bass at all before, so that was overall quite a challenge getting used to that with like a unique tuning setup and everything, but we persevered and we made it, so yeah, I'm proud of that.
Definitely the recording of Kind Regards on the drums got challenging at times because that is one of our more, even though it's definitely a softer song, it's one of our more intricate ones. There's some stuff on the drums like from like the middle until the end that get kind of intense. So those took a few takes, but I would say Kind Regards on the drums probably takes the cake on that one.
More difficult side was the vocal side for sure. 2 songs in particular vocally were pretty hard. Decay, just because it demands a lot of screaming and just kind of, intensity. Kind Regards for the emotional side of things, because our producer was giving me some good pep talks, and it kind of made me a bit emotional, but I think you'll hear the emotion in both of those songs.
I guess Rebirth, like To Whom It May Concern, was kind of, it was like the darker, supposed to be the heavier side of this kind of almost 2-part project. Now Kind Regards feels like basically being born again. This is the new version of the band, and what morphs out of here is like, a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, you could say.
The whole EP to me is kind of like a complete idea, as well as like just feeling complete again. To Whom It May Concern was definitely written in a more of an angry style, whereas Kind Regards is kind of a healing process. It was learning to just be happy again and learning to let go of a lot of kind of things. So as much as it is letting go, it's kind of feeling complete and kind of finding myself again, if that makes any sort of sense.
I would say the EP as a whole is very empowering. It's about, to me at least, just taking back some things that you think you may have lost about yourself. Like, it's got Rest of Our Lives, which is just like a fun party song, and then everything else is kind of just like, no, like, not today.
EP is very much about overcoming not just worries and doubts in yourself, but also like any obstacle that comes in your way, whether that be like a broken relationship, a family member passing away. These songs are all about living in the moment and being able to take back what's yours and move on forward with your life.
Man, I am so excited for this to finally come out. We've had these songs for so long at this point. Hearing them in their like final form is just absolutely unreal. And I can't wait for the world to hear it.
I am beyond stoked on this EP. Like, I never would have thought I'd be able to be a part of something like this project, and it's just really cool to me.
I'm super stoked for this one to come out. I think it's some of our best songs yet, and I think everybody's going to enjoy these ones, so go check it out.
I'm pretty excited as a group of these songs. I think they kind of represent our band in the new direction that we're kind of going, and it's kind of a good closed chapter as well from both EPs. And I think I think a lot of different people are going to enjoy coming from different musical backgrounds, whatever they want. There's something for everybody on this EP, so.
I really hope you all like it. I mean, I don't know, that's about it.
To the people that have been listening to No Exceptions, whether you've been with us for a while or you're just finding us now, then thank you. I hope you're here for the ride, and we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up, and I hope to see you there.
We love you, and we got even bigger things coming. Just, check us out. Check us out.
Honestly, just that we love you, and that you've always been with us, so we always appreciate it. And not gonna lie, I'd be nothing else. I would be nothing without the 3 people in this band as well, such as Drew, Sam, and Jet. So I appreciate those boys just as much as the fans. So yeah, love you all. That's all I gotta say.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks. Am I done now?
Yeah.
Can I stop?